Our next presenter has been keeping it real, whether appearing as a judge in Canada's Drag Race or in his iconic roles in various films and television, including the ambitious producer Jay in the Peabody Award-winning and Emmy-nominated Lifetime Hulu series Unreal. He is Jeffrey Bowyer-Chapman, and this fall he's going to be in a Disney Plus reboot of Doogie Kame'aloha, MD. I'm not making that up. They're setting Doogie Howser over in Hawaii. Bowyer-Chapman will portray Charles, a good name, a Midwest transplant to Hawaii who is a fellow resident at the hospital and a positive black gay role model for the community. Please welcome Jeffrey Bowyer-Chapman. Hey, Jeffrey, take it away.
Thanks, Karel. One thing's for sure, you definitely know how to keep it real. I am thrilled to be here at the Dorians TV Toast 2021 and really excited to be toasting the best reality shows of the past TV season. After playing a reality TV show producer myself for 4 seasons on Unreal, I know more than most exactly what goes into the sausage to make good TV. And after the challenges of this past year, what better way to escape our own reality than by transporting ourselves into someone else's? Each of the 5 nominees for Best Reality Show took us in vibrant, human, if sometimes quirky worlds that were a kick, whether it was to see who could be the most fierce or who could concoct the best layered sherry trifle. These 5 shows definitely kept it real too. The nominees for Best Reality Show are Legendary, Nailed It, The Great British Bake Off, Queer Eye, RuPaul's Drag Race, and the Dorian for Best Reality Show goes to RuPaul's Drag Race. Congratulations to the staff, cast, and crew, and hundreds of queens sashaying across the globe.
Oh my God, thank you so much. It means the world to be here and accept this award. Thank you, Gorge. I remember when I first got onto it, drag was not the mainstream thing. And then RuPaul just came in here and literally, like I like to say it, crashed the system and was like, hi, baby, this is what we do. This is who we are. And we're making this mainstream. And now that it is literally just the best TV show to like watch and disassociate to. It's just like shiny things, beautiful people being crazy. So you can just watch it in the background. And then when you want to get into it, it is drama. It is literally individual artists that like have spent their whole lives to figure out what makes them unique and spent their whole lives and money and savings putting into this art form, and then they're showing it at the highest level on the biggest stage in the world. And so it's just so amazing to see and so amazing to watch and just like let go and forget about all your problems and worry about artists in wigs being psychos on TV. I'm the first trans man, but there was a couple of amazing trans women before me that were on. And I think I was kind of like one of the first people to just full like come on here and be like forcing it. So I think that's how it kind of stirred the pot a little more than usual. But I'm so thankful for the trans women before me that came in and opened those doors for me to be able to come in and do that. I've always loved the art form of drag, with or without my gender journey that I was on. And so being able to transition and go through what I went through and then keep my art form and realize that gender and drag are very different things. It's an art form as opposed to actually my life and who I am. So being able to just go in there and show people that and say that, you know, like, guys can be feminine, so trans men can be feminine too, and trans women can be masculine, and it's a spectrum, not black or white. And it was just insane to just come in there and shake it up like that and say, get into it, bitches. I'm someone who literally watches TV I love the drama, so I really loved anytime Candy Muse stood up and was being loud and crazy because I just get into that. Obviously, Tamisha, same way. She is so fun because she's just a pageantry, has been in the game for so long. Just so seeing such two different ends of the drag spectrum come together and give us the best TV ever. I was obsessed with watching that back. I was obsessed with just how many different types of artists there were on our season 2. I'm really like proud of the casting that happened this season because I feel like I haven't seen this diverse of queer artists in a really long time. So it was really cool to just see everyone's different points of views on the runways and everything. I think I was really lucky to just come in here and be able to talk about my gender journey for so many episodes, because I think what I get most is that I just help people realize that, like I was saying earlier, gender is not black and white. There's a whole spectrum. So I've had amazing trans women, trans men, non-binary people that just come to me and they're like, you just help me realize that I do not have to fit on this spectrum or fit into what society thinks I have to be. And I got to talk about that on the show. I was like, you don't have to be Barbie or Ken, even though the media wants to portray trans people as that. You have this whole middle ground. You can be whatever you want, because like, look at the cis people around you. They're being whatever they want. So trans people can do the exact same thing. Putting a bunch of drag queens in a room, it is real. You cannot make that stuff up. I think, obviously, like, we're doing so many different challenges, and so they can kind of like be like, oh, this is an acting and they're going to be talking about this. But we are, for the most part, a lot of us are testosterone-filled angels with corsets and very small shoes on, ready to rip our wigs off. So steam's a brewing, we're tired, and we're ready to fight most of the time. So I think most of it is very, very, very real. Thanks for having me, and thank you so much for the award.